Hey, what's going on, guys? So I just finished Silent Hill 2 Remake on PS5, and I'm still wearing my headset here, and I just wanted to kind of rattle off my raw thoughts on the game. Um, it actually took me a long time to finish the game. I played it when it first came out, and then I shelved it because I was very frustrated with it. It seemed to never end. And, you know, it's an odd thing to critique this game because it does a lot of things so well. The graphics and the sound design are excellent, and it's very clear that they cared a lot about the original Silent Hill 2, which I'm a fan of, and I played it alongside the remake when I first played this game. So I was effectively playing two games at once. Just because I love to do that with remakes, I pretty much do it every time, to see all the changes and things like that, and to kind of remind myself of what the original game was like. And the original game is like 8 hours or something. It's really not that long. You can finish it in a day. This game took me about almost 17 hours. That is a long time for a horror game. And it is an unrelenting horror game as well. I mean, the intensity barely stops. It barely stops to give you a breath. The only times it really does is when there's like a cinematic, a short cinematic, or a puzzle, and even then you're still in this really nasty atmospheric environment, that's intense. And so 17 hours of, just sweating, like it's a bit much for the nerves. And it really wore me out, and the combat exhausted me as well because you're fighting the same types of guys over and over and over and over again, and they're jumping out at you from rooms that you've already been in, and there's a lot of jump scares in this game compared to the first three Silent Hills. The Silent Hill trilogy was not all about jump scares. It was about that nasty dread, that atmospheric feeling of just going deeper and deeper into basically hell. It was a very slow burning sort of dread, but also, intense. But there were not many jump scares at all. I think there's like two in the original Silent Hill. Um, so I didn't love that about this game. I didn't love that I killed like 500 creatures or something by the end of it. It was like some ridiculous amount. And you're not just killing them, you're stomping them too, because you got to make sure they're dead. So you got to, whack them with the pipe a couple times and then give them a good curb stomp when they're on the ground, or else they might get back up again, and you don't want that. So it is just this unrelenting experience, and it is definitely um, amazing for horror fans. But I just it really was exhausting for me. I didn't feel good about a lot of it because I was ready for it to end over and over again. I was like, when is this going to end? When is the hospital level going to end? That thing dragged on and on and on. I think in the original, you're in the hospital for like an hour or two tops. In this game, you're there for at least 4 hours. Um, they basically stretch everything they can, which is a problem with so many remakes. Huge problem with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Um, it's like, you know, in Midgar in that game, it's a nice place to visit. It's like Florida. It's a nice place to visit, but I don't want to fucking live there. You know? It's like, and the locations in this game, it's the same deal. I don't want to stay there for hours. And the game just doesn't, it doesn't give you much time to breathe. There's a lot of different endings, just like the original, and there's a new game plus mode, but I don't feel compelled to go through it again. I really don't want to. I think I'm done with it for good. And that's sad because it has so many good things about it. The art design, the sound design, the graphics, just, it's so well done. So many scenes are really cool, but I just couldn't do it again. But that's just me. Those are my raw thoughts. Um, like I said, it's hard to kind of rate this game um, because it does so many things well, but it just wore me out, frankly. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What did you think of Silent Hill 2 Remake? Have you played it? Have you not played it? Do you intend to play it? Are you a Silent Hill fan? Do you prefer Resident Evil? I don't know. Let's just have a conversation. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.